Hello YouTube. In front of you is my Mojito soap. It has fresh ground mint leaves in it, as well as a little bit of gold mica. I'm zooming in so hopefully you can see some of the mica swirls that are in there. And I have some embeds over here that I want to add into it just to give it a little bit of interest. And what I did was I brewed the mint tea fresh from my garden, and I added my lye to it, to the water, so it was mint water, well, mint tea, and then I added the lye to it, and then I mixed it with my oils, and so it gave it like a light green color, sort of greenish, slightly yellowish color. And then when I added the gold mica, sort of like a swirl in there, it sort of looks like a muted green, more so on a tonish yellow. But anyway, it's Mojito, so it's a mint and a lime soap. And instead of having the traditional green limes, I'm actually going to have yellow limes. So it looks like lemons, but anyway, I guess you guys can get the picture. But right now, what I want to do is I hope that the soap is set enough, and it is pretty good set. So I can bring some of the edges in just a little bit. And I just wanted it to have just a little bit over. And I'm just using a spoon. And I like to use bags as my liners because I just find that it's so quick to clean up with. And then I also even clean up the edges of the soaps afterwards. So it's not like a hard thing to do, but I like convenience. So if I had some of those silicone molds, in the type of molds that I have, that would be even better, but I don't, so I use what you have, and that works well. Just requires some cleanup at the end. So, but anyway, this is pretty much almost there, and I just wanted to add a little bit of texture to it, just a tiny bit, to make it look a little bit interesting before I add it. And this soap was a little bit slow to set, so I had to let it sit for a little bit before I could do anything. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just going over it a little bit. Okay, YouTube, so I'm going to pause this just a minute so that I can get my ruler so that way it's spaced accordingly. Okay, so hold tight, be right back. Okay, so we're back again, and I have my ruler here, so that'll help guide me as to where I need to stick these. I just hope and pray that it doesn't fall in, which is sort of a disaster if it does, but nonetheless, I'll continue to work with it. So. And actually, YouTube, to let you guys know, these little embeds are actually rebatch soap. So what I did was I had some soaps that, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just wanted to rebatch them. So I hot processed and sensed them in my crock pot and put them in little molds. And then that way I have a whole bunch of embeds and added, this is oxide, iron oxide in yellow. So, and I have them in red, and I have them in ultramarine blue. It's all different colors. So that's just an idea for you guys that are looking for something different, and to give your soap a little bit of a twist. You can add some embeds and also repurpose some of your soaps that you may not use or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to progress this a little bit faster along. I don't know if I have enough, but we will see. I'm going to try to put the fatter sides of the soap at the bottom. Some that didn't turn out that well. That's about right. Well, see, that's what I was a little worried about. At least it fell to the side, but and not in the soap. situate it back. There we go. I can see some of these are going to turn out a little bit different sizes. That's okay. I have another way of dealing with that, and we'll discuss that later. So I do not have enough indents. I have more downstairs. I just don't have enough upstairs with me. A piece of that. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll stop this once again, go downstairs and run and grab some more embeds. So I will be right back.